Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you've seen last week's video in which I talk about personalities, because this week we're gonna get a little deeper. I'm really excited because I have my good friend Laetitia with me.
Hi.
And we have known each other for what, like 22 years?
Yes.
Yes. Since we were 3 and 4 years old. Today's...
I was 5.
Oh, you were 5, okay.
Please.
Today's topic is why do you want what you want? And instead of sharing my story on this, I thought it would be fun to ask her about her ideas and her perspective on this.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, Letty, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling depressed. No, I got a slight hangover.
Hangover?
Yes, you were with me. No, I'm feeling good.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit tired, but good.
I need my book. Okay. Could you tell our viewers how we know each other?
It's a quite long story. I always came on vacation in this little village where you're from, with farmers and pigs and cows. No, and we were neighbors, so I always came by you when we were playing and enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
From when you were 5 years old.
Yes, playing Tomb Raider and your I know how the attic. We were usually in the attic or in the garden to play. Yes, of course playing. You know. Do you remember when we were always trying to put some other clothes?
Dressing up, we were always dancing.
Yes.
Because she also has another sister, she's called Jenny. And we used to they would know all choreography to all Missy Elliott videos. So, that's what we did. So, let's go back to when we were 10 years old. Did you have an idea of what you wanted in life when you were 10 years old? And what kind of picture comes to mind? Can you describe that?
I really wanted to be a psychologist, but my mom broke my dreams. No, she asked me one question, and she was quite kind of bitchy about it. She asked me if a boy has problems and he doesn't want to be helped, and his own parents bring him to a psychologist, what kind of question can I ask him? And I couldn't find any. I was 10. So my mom said to me, maybe it's better for you to go in the path of being an artist, because it's not going to be it's not going to happen for you. Thanks, Mom.
So you always wanted to be a psychologist?
First I wanted to be a psychologist, and because I was good in drawing and painting, and I loved it. I really loved it. I followed this my function. I followed this path. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you look back on that picture now, how does it make you feel?
Frustrated. No, seriously.
Could be.
No,
it frustrates you.
It's bittersweet, because I still love to paint and to make art. But I realized in the last years that it couldn't be my work. I couldn't find any work in there, because I've got. It's difficult to me to put my ideas on paper and on a really quick basis. I can't do that. I have to put very. I have to make time for it, to be free, to think, and this kind of.
Okay. Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Okay. We'll get back to that in a second. But I would really like to know. Did you know why you wanted to become a psychologist?
Yes, I wanted to. It's kind of cheesy, but I saw this movie when someone was asking questions the whole time, and the person had to answer, and I was really curious to know. I found it interesting to see how somebody would put all his emotions and everything that's inside of him in the open, and with all this information, you could help someone to make decisions, to change himself or better himself, and I found it was interesting to help someone on this in this way. Yes.
Okay, cool. And if you look back on the next 16 years. You're 26 now? 20?
Yes, 26.
Yeah. So the next 16 years of your life, you just told me a little bit about your experiences as an artist. But what kind of experiences did you obtain that maybe you want to share with our audience, like any highs or lows that have changed your perspective on things?
Yes, I came to know that even though you've got a passion, my passion is art. This doesn't always mean that it's going to be the way you will live and the way you will find your work and job in it. It's not because I'm good in drawing and in painting that I will become an artist. I just do this as a hobby, as free time. But I need a job where I can find a function and something that is useful, where I can help people, where I can be satisfied with myself when I come home. And not something. And I think art is sometimes really egoistic, selfish, because you're always busy with yourself, always busy with trying to bring yourself to others. While in the work I'm now in, I'm helping people, and I find it enjoyable. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
And any other experiences in your life that you would like to share something with today? Because I mean, I know that you have a lot of different experiences, and not just in the work or the career that you chose, but are there any other experiences that you would like to share that have also changed your perspective?
Yes, to treasure little things in life. Once I was 1 year, we were homeless, and it's really it's really stupid, but I hated rice. I hated everything who has something different from my own culture. And no way, I couldn't find a home. My mom couldn't find a home. We were always together in a tiny room with no self. If I was frustrated, if I was lonely or sad, I couldn't find a place to go. And now, when I'm sometimes alone, I think that this is also important. It is important to give yourself the space that you need. Even though we are humans, we need space and we need time for ourselves, and time also to treasure little things in life. And then not always go for the big picture and for the highway. You have to share the present, to treasure the present.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Nice, and nice that you're sharing this, because I think that we have all these experiences, and it also changes our way of what we want for ourselves in the future.
Yes.
Is that also with you the case? I mean, you just told us about that you have a certain job now. Maybe you would like to talk about that. Or
I work with old people. What's the word in English for what I'm doing?
In healthcare?
Yeah, healthcare.
Yeah.
I'm caring for people with Alzheimer or other psychic mental problems, illness, and it's really hard because the way they act is not what they truly want to do, but they can be aggressive, they can be they are very complex, and it is sometimes very frustrating because you want to help them, but they don't accept you, and they don't accept the way you want to help them. Knowing that if they were normal, if they were functioning normally, they would accept you. So it is it conflicts every time.
Yeah.
But it's also really satisfying when I'm done with it, because it's at the end of the day, I'm still successful in helping someone with the little things that
things that you do.
Yeah, skills that I have. Yes.
Yeah. I think that is so interesting, because I think a lot of times we want what we want because we think it's going to give us a certain feeling.
Yes.
Do you agree on that?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you look back on why you chose this work, how does it make you feel?
I feel a kind of peace when I'm doing this, and it's easy. Maybe I'm smart, but I know I can do better. I know I can do use things in the world, maybe. But this is something that I like to do, and I find it enjoyable to do, and I like to be with people. My energy comes not only from myself but from other people. So it's weird because you're doing this for other people. You're trying to help other people, but they are helping you.
Yeah.
Even though they don't know it, but they're helping you also with finding your way and finding an answer to things.
Okay. I think it's very inspiring that you have already found your way in this already, because you had such a specific image, like I want to work in psychology or in art, and that you've now figured out that you really appreciate the small things, and that helping people makes you feel calm and at peace, and that you don't need to, become famous or have a huge job, but that this for you gives you the best feeling.
Yes, and it's also a combination, because I'm still the psychologist is still in there, and we have to be so creative in thinking in solving problems. So I still have both sides who are combined.
Yeah. Yes. And if you were able to give yourself some advice when you were 10 years old, what would you tell yourself now?
Have determination. I have a lack in determination, and I think what you want to be is not important. But if you lack in determination, in thinking and being ambitious, you're getting nowhere. No, this is sometimes I was alone, or I didn't feel like I was doing good, and instead of going through and pushing harder, I was like, okay, it's good.
Yeah.
Another time, tomorrow is gonna be better. No. Go finish your work, finish your homework, finish your job, because you have the possibilities, and you just only have to use it on the good way.
Yeah.
It's easy.
So what I'm hearing as well is maybe also focus and also confidence is what I hear in this. Yes. To have the confidence.
Yeah, being confident as you can pull it through, being confident and think that if someone can pass it, you can pass it also. It's not because he has better grades that he's better than you. No. Everybody has his own talent, and you just have to search for yourself what you have and use it usefully. And yes, it's so easy, really.
Well, thank you so much for sharing this with everybody, and for sharing your ideas and thoughts on this.
Thank you.
Okay, so my question for you today is, looking back on your experiences thus far, did you ever discover for yourself why you want what you want? Did it change a lot during your life, and what feeling do you want to get out of it? Next week we'll get deeper into how we want to feel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.